might cut me off. We'll see. That's why I've been doing on live. I've been getting shut down. I'm like, man, somebody's playing games. I already know what it is because look, you see it. Same thing happened to my site. When that word was sown, who came and tried to uproot it? The devil. Matthew 4, read it. So remember, he said, if they did it to him, they'll do it to you. And we be getting attacked. That's, people think we just be talking. I'll tell you something, man. It ain't easy being awake and knowing God chosen people. Family, don't nobody love us because you the chosen. The evidence is up. How about I ain't gotta keep coming out here saying I'm always shout out. I'm gonna be known with Hebrews. And as a Hebrew, this is our culture. But I don't say that to try to sound like I know something more than the next person. No, because the next person is lazy. That's why he don't or she don't know. He or she haven't taken the time to read. That's what a lot of us dealing with on the daily. A lot of our people, me too, I go through it. A lot of my people profess to be Christians. I talk to them in Hebrew time, real time, all the time. And people, they know what I'm saying. They ain't slow. They just choose to be welcome. You know, you choose. Every day you get up, you got a choice. Most High give us choice, family. And he expecting you to make the right choice. But when you make the right choice, that's when things unlock for you. You want the keys to the king's ransom? You got to keep the law. That's what the wealthy man doing, keeping God's law. I heard Tyson. Tyson said, if I break God's commandment by watching porno on the phone, the Most High is not going to bless me. I said, well, I caught that because I hear a lot of people say the difference between wealthy and somebody like me. I'm wealthy. It just hasn't materialized yet. Why? Because I'm not working the laws of the Creator. They trying to get me to work a job. They telling me everything but what can I purchase or how can I use your service or how can we invest in your service. Then in turn, they might have something I can invest in that can multiply. Ain't nobody think about none of that. One thing we think about is go get a job. Go work for you. Go work for the next person. You have no ambition. You can't do it. But I'm here to tell you, I know it's going to be some young people that come across this video. And I'm speaking to Hebrews that have been told you are black people. You are Hebrews. That's who you are. You got to come off all this other stuff. Now you working witchcraft because that's not who the Father told you or created you to be. It's evidence. The signs are there. I can only go by the signs. And why you don't see that spirit on others? Because they not his people. What you mean, everybody? No, they can learn a form of religion. Are they going to learn the truth in love? You know them. You know they're God's children because you see love in them. The love they have for one another. Whether they know you or not. We're all God's creation. But everybody is not his servant. That's the difference. Yeah, he created everybody. Everybody not his children. Not his servants. You know, he didn't choose to represent the kingdom. You can tell by how we move, how we walk, how we talk. We're not perfect. Don't get it twisted. So tomorrow you can come and say, well, I heard you use foul language. Yes, you might hear me using language. Sometimes I'm human. And sometimes I get excited. And I tell you something. I be charged up off this truth, and like want to run people over. Don't play with me with this word. This is what this word say. And Christians don't get that. They be like, you just too aggressive, you too. I'm not too aggressive. No, I'm not. If we listen to this, we keep listening to these preachers, we're in trouble. But the thing about it is, just like Sister Carrie Ann said, and I believe it. Sister Carrie Ann was like, she had a vision. This was some years ago. And she seen a few of these Christian pastors start preaching to their congregation that the Hebrews are in fact Negroes, so-called black people. When I heard it, I was like, okay, I need to take this to the Lord in prayer. Then I watched her. I am subscribed to her. And I'm thinking about how many prophecies, how many dreams she done had concerning what's written in the book. Okay. Has anything she spoke about come to pass? Yes. She a false preacher? I don't think so. Nope. She's a child of Israel. And if she knows in her spirit that's her office, she the one has to walk in it, and she's the one gonna have to give an account. You think the Most High don't know who's who and who's doing what? Family, relax. The Father knows who's doing who, when, what, where, and why. Just like in Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5. The Most High had to remind him. Who was Jeremiah? Jeremiah was an Israelite, man. From the west. Look it up. Read about it. That's the southern kingdom. That's where the prophet, I can tell you that much, he come from the southern kingdom. That's where the sons of Jacob was. That's where the power was. That's who Jacob spoke would be, what would be happening to in the last days. That's who he was speaking to. His children. These are the sons of Shem. The chosen people. It ain't just them that's blessed in the earth. Ishmael too. Ishmael that's keeping the law, that's not off on into their own religions, but they keeping God's law. That's how you identify us. Shemitic people. It's a lot of us. You got to come to grips with that. Jewish people are not Shemitic people. They are who the Bible say they are. And we have to come to grips with that. Because why? The truth will make you free. Shall make you free. And you got to come out of Christianity. You got to come out of Judaism. We are Hebrews. Those are white people religion. So I can't speak on it. And trust me, I hear it a lot. Mom lady. She's quick to tell you, but I'm a Christian. Baby, I ain't arguing with all that. I'm asking, where are the scrolls? Where are the books the Christians use or have to establish your doctrine? You can't say it's that book because the Bible was written and given to Jacob. The word was given to Jacob. By that time, the Most High wanted it in the earth because That's all I'm saying. He want his kingdom here in earth, right now, not later. That's the mission. Got a lot of us all going to work. You negating the kingdom, bro. You being the weakest link. While you talking about, we around here talking about people who that are awakened and going off on their own because they following the instruction of the Most High. No, family, they got it right. They didn't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. Now, you may not like how they abruptly just did that, but it ain't for you to like. It's for us to support. It ain't for us to like. It's for us to support it because as long as it's kingdom, you gotta be in it, family. What are we doing? This what it's about? Vanity? We just want to say something? No, I hear a lot of people, oh my job. I'm like, what kind of kingdom time they on? Job. Family. You got to snap out of it. Real talk. Because he who controls that job controls you. We got to start our own businesses. People talk crazy about me, but stop. I'm fulfilling what I'm commanded to do. Operating according to the law. That's how I prosper, family. We work in kingdom laws. We're not working man's principles. They don't last. And our people of all people, the Hebrews that's been turning Negroes, you should know. You always complain about other groups and how they treat you in commerce. You're talking about commerce, family. Look at it from there. Somebody gonna control it, and somebody's gonna be a customer. Yes, we have needs. Some of that stuff is being excess. And a lot of that stuff we can provide for ourselves. And what? You can control commerce. You can control generational wealth. These are laws, God's laws, son. Don't you want to work that? If you on my site or you follow or subscribe to me, that's what we know. That's what I'm establishing. Walk with me as I walk with the Messiah. I'm nobody, but really the Messiah. That's who you want to follow, family. You know, I don't follow no men either. But if you follow the Messiah, yes, we can sojourn together. Because we building kingdom, family. We brothers. Well, if you're a sister, yeah, you can build with me. You're my sister. That extends. Now we're looking at the spirit. The spirit realm is greater, family. We look at that and all just shun it off like, oh, okay. Well, when you looking at people, how they are acting, how they move and think, they're moving according to a particular spirit. They operating out of some form of a playbook. People just not operating. You following some form of playbook that's created by somebody. And man has a mind of his own. And then I have to ask, what is it rooted in? When we can look at a lot of these situations we find ourselves in, and you can determine based on your discernment, your spiritual eye, your spiritual discernment. You can determine it. You read the word, you study it. That's what it means. What it means by when we hear study to show yourself approved. I don't know what it's been, 14, okay, 15 minutes. But that's all I really want to say. You want to see the kingdom of heaven? God wants it right here, right now, too. That's what we're awakening to. That's what our way is. That's the mission. Don't miss the mission, family. If you miss the mission, you have no one to blame but yourself. repercussions, consequences behind that too, fam. Snooze, you ain't got nobody but to blame but yourself. You got brothers and sisters that's warning. I even see Gentile Europeans warning. And there's gonna be some Gentiles in the kingdom. Contrary to popular belief, I don't believe that they won't be in there. I find that hard to believe. I don't. You got to prove that one. It's gonna be some Gentiles in the kingdom, family. Don't be bamboozled. I know people might not like it when they hear that, but all Gentiles are not stuck in wickedness. Just like you converted. You got some Gentiles that heard the word. Who was given the word? Jacob. For what? So he can build the kingdom in earth as it is in heaven. Well, see you through the screen. Y'all always catch me when I'm doing the dishes. And that's on the regular. On cleaning. Cleanliness is godliness to godliness, family. But yeah, back to the lab. So, excuse me. I'm such a gentleman. I don't need everybody looking at me. But you know, these things I'm sharing, we know because they are instinctive. Remember, the Creator put His laws in your inward parts. So you know these things. When you doing something, case in point, let me get out of here, it's been 15 minutes. But when you're doing something you know you shouldn't be doing, soon as you get fully engulfed in it, what happens? Spirit hits you. What the hell am I doing? The spirit hits you. And it warns you. Asks you, what are you doing? You know it's gonna tell you. Dwayne, what you think you doing? You know what you doing ain't right. Say I decide to go downtown, run in the store, go in the store, grab a bunch of stuff, and get ready to run up out of there. Somebody try to stop me, spin, or trip me, and get up out of there. Before I even go there, the spirit gonna hit me. Dwayne, what are you thinking? Well, I'm thinking it out. It's gonna hit you. That's the warner. That's the one the Messiah said, I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send a comforter. What was that? The Holy Spirit. That's what Christ said. He didn't say He the Spirit. Mr. Preacher, I ain't gotta say your name. You know who you are that's saying that. Who said Jesus is the Spirit. Man gave a long, drawn out sermon about it. I'm like, where are you getting this from? That's why you need to study to show yourself approved so you can read for yourself. And you will know if it's of the truth or not. That's what the Most High expects of you. That's what He demands of you. And that's what pleases Him. That's your strength. Straight up. You're going to go through A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But think about it. You always go right back to the Most High. Why? Because you want solutions. You ain't going to get that from no man. You can forget that. Oh, no. You know you're not going to get it unless their hearts are set and rooted on the same thing yours is. And that's on the Most High. And keeping His, and you having a relationship. I ain't got to go into the details. But if you having a relationship and you true to it, you're true to it, you're not ashamed of it, you're not ashamed of the gospel. For it's the salvation. You're not ashamed of the word. It's law and establishing. That's what makes you the greatest in the kingdom. Messiah said, the one who teach and keep my commandments. He gave you a whole lot of commandments. You have to read. That's why you have to study. If you don't study, you won't know. People can say anything to you. And unfortunately, a lot of our people will believe it. I'm saying. And that's not, whew, that's crazy, family. I don't get it. But we need to wake the hell up. It's time. What happened here? Girl, what you hell you done did to my thing? Let me check on my stuff. People be doing too much. What you done did over here? That's right. There you go. My bad. I'll be right back. I need to run downstairs. No, I don't. I need to go in this video. You know, to be aware is to be alive, especially in this day and age. There's just too much going on. And right now, yes, the Hebrews have been turned to Negroes according to documents, but spiritually was set in the heavens according to the word of the Most High, which I take His word and place it over man. Why? Because everything I'm speaking about testified, He testifies of it. His word testifies of it. So anything man talking about is null and void. His word trumps it. Y'all pray about it. Peace and blessings, Israel. Your captivity is definitely ending. It's a mindset. You gotta wake up now and come into the truth. The true way, the ancient way, baby. That's what we got. That's our power to overcome the enemy. The same one that tried to, that told the Messiah, I give you the king, all these kingdoms of the world, he act like he wanted to give them to him. If he would just what? Bow down and worship him. Messiah like, get thee behind me, you heathen. All this stuff is my father's. What is you smoking, dude? You tweet. You twist they can say. Get thee behind me, sucker. You're gonna break that. You be tweeting, y'all. Let's see something else. Alright, I'm finna go. It's time to hit the studio. I got some prints for y'all. I'm finna come out with some nothing but Hebrew wear. It's Kingdom Time. I'm not making all that goofy stuff. I'm not putting no little white men on my clothes. Hell no. It's everything dedicated to the kingdom and waking God's people up to who you are in truth. It's time, family. Anyway, shalom, peace and blessings, y'all. And like, share, and subscribe. And tell a friend.